Alright guys, so today we're doing a radiator swap on a Jeep Wrangler 08. The radiator is cracked right here. Started overheating a little bit, but now we're gonna start putting the new radiator. So we're gonna take the front clip off. So we got some plastic clips, one there, one here, one right there, and then this one right here. And then the bottom is just one of those plastic clips. Okay, and then we got the lights. So we're gonna be unhooking the lights that way, so we can access that plug right there, the stud right there. That's for the condenser that holds itself, and then this one right here that holds itself to the radiator itself. So we're gonna be doing that, and then obviously we gotta be taking this stuff off, the fan, the hose, all the stuff. So yeah, let me get started. The next thing I'm gonna do is take this plastic and try to take the fan off. We might have to take the intake off just to make more room, but we'll find out. Alright, be right back. Alright guys, so we took the front cover. We already took the bolt here in the bottom and one right there. Now we have one there and there's one right there. Okay, so that will separate the AC condenser apart from the radiator. Now the radiator itself has some bolts here, which we're gonna have to take the intake off. I already clamped down the hose so we don't make that much of a mess. And we have another bolt here. Now the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to take the fan off and this reservoir. So let me take this off. I already unclicked it. And there's another clip right here, and there should have been, yeah, this one right here. We got this hose out of the way. We got this sensor that we gotta push the red clip to be able to release, and then we got the 8 to take that off. Let me get that done, I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we took the reservoir. It's basically, you can see here, it's a slide up. Just slide it up and you pull to take that off. We got the fan unplugged. We got the intake off. All that is off. Then we have a bolt here. See, in the bottom should just be a guide, but we'll find out here. And then we should have another bolt here holding the fan, and that should come out of the way. And then we can expose the bolts here in the corner. Still got to clamp that off. So yeah, and we have the hose here on the side, and we might have some transmission lines connected to it, but we'll find out. So anyways, let me get that fan off and we go from there. Alright guys, so this is the new one. We already taken it out. I put a clamp on it so we don't leak as much. Yeah, you gotta take the 2 bolts on top out of the condenser, so it will slide off. Now the condenser has a transmission cooler integrated into it, so it's not into the radiator, but it is integrated into the AC condenser. So the bottom half, you see those 2 lines right there, that's the bottom half of the cooler for the transmission. So now we just gotta put the new one in, and this one, this is where it fell, right here. You can see that big crack right there. That's where it fell. So it's been dripping down, and to the point that it had no more power, no more water. Started evaporating. So anyways, let me put this guy in, and now the process is just backwards. Put it in, tie the condenser, and then put everything in place. Alright, be right back. Alright guys, so now the process of putting it backwards is the same. I kind of got it in place. I put the bolts on to hold the condenser, so the bottom bolt. The other one, what I did is I started the one here in the corner. I just presented it halfway, move to the other one, presented it halfway, did the same for the bottom and the same for the last one. Once they were all tied in halfway, then I went ahead and tied all of them together so everything is secure on the condenser side. Now you just gotta make sure that the mounts are in place, which over here has to go back in place. There you go. Now we got the 2 bolts here on top, the rubber piece. We gotta connect the hose, then we can put a fan and then do the intake. So yeah, let me get that done real quick. Let me secure this two, or 10mm size, and then put a fan back on and keep on putting everything back together. Alright, right back. Alright guys, so we got the hose back in place and the fan. Now make sure that the fan is on its guide, and the same guide here, they line out so the fan is not loose on the bottom. We got 2 8s, one right here and the one here, and you got your plug back on. And then basically make sure that you don't over tighten this, because the radiator, it is plastic. Over tightening it means that you won't be able to secure the fan. So that's done. I'm going to put the reservoir back in place before I put the hose, just because it's easier, and I'm going to connect the hose back here again. But pretty much everything is secure here up front. Now I can also go ahead and put the grill back on and the intake housing and filter and whatnot. So next thing, the reservoir with this little line connected here, and the filter, we're going to do this last, the plastic on top and the grill. Okay, be right back. Alright guys, so before I click this on, I just wanted to point something out to you guys. Obviously this is all back on again, everything is tight, put in place. The throttle body, the 8 is tight, the sensor is back on, the hose, the reservoir, everything is tight. For the love of God, make sure that right there, if you can see it, let's see. Okay, here we go. That I'm pointing at, the little nipple right there, that's your drain, your radiator drain. Make sure that's secure before you put it in. Mine didn't have the issue, but if that's not secure, you're gonna start putting the water in and it's gonna drain out on the bottom. You don't know where it's leaking from unless you start searching. So just make sure that's tight in place before you start adding water. And then for now, I just gotta put the face back on, the top cover here, and I'm just gonna start adding water to it and bleed out the system. Let me get that done real quick and I'll get right back to you guys. Alright guys, so everything is put back together. Make sure that you put this piece first. This goes under the grill. I tapped it up with water. Now I have it running with the heater on so we can bleed out the system. Now I gotta wait for the thermostat to open up so it will cycle. But yeah, now it's just a matter of bleeding out the system, and that's it. So yeah, as always guys, share, like, subscribe, help me help you, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Later.